EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Crazy, boy. Oh, shit.
They'll run for the first time with Freeman. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Give him 30 yards there. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Freeman from 3 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. He spins free. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. A first down throw for Cousins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Hey, the other night, man, he was ripping this dude a new ass.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
Oh,
they put their defense in a really tough spot.
No, I got it on. I just got it on fast because if you put on normal, it's like dirt slow.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there.
I mean, after I beat him, we can go to his settings and it'll be the same way.
Picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because
But
I know they're nice to cover. Hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the offense going to use the
it's
first.
still going to be the same regardless.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving that rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like True Goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I... You don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the... That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turn can't morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the... I predict Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to... You all get a bird, this Oprah. Layers in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway here on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Left, 12. Let him go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 56 yards, and the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Cousins on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Bingo.
Cousins now from the 50. Lets it fly for Thielen. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 50 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And that
somebody got that ragged-ass mic.
Long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Mosher to kick it away.
No, it says he scored. I didn't see it, but they
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And now running right through it. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
No, I
now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On third down, Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed against their own goal line, but When they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know it.
Looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 45 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They go play action here on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
The left side completion to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. What a first quarter. He's got a 200-yard game already. Unreal. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
No, that shit it's on normal.
Their lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Shit, I mean the broadcast is up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all watched me change to shit.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cousins to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
And when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play, but to me it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Well, that game experience comes into play at all. But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Get up!
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to walk on deep left side here.
Damn.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Gun. 4 down. Check.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
22.
Now Ryan on second down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
20.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Over the middle, it's caught by Ridley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, South. Hey, gun.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. But a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Gun. Hey, Tuesday. Check. Fresno. 12. Hey, gun. 54, South. Check 54, ready, set up.
On second down, here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Left. 21.
On third down, Ryan. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38, and he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. After the interception, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Man, I missed that shit.
This will be a 52-yard attempt. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to starting.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bruce Irvin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And my goodness, another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
To throw is Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll take it.
Hell no.
Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on the thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you roll. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Spend the whole M on some clothes. Got a bonus, I sold out the show. Then I like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that white on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Then I got kinda with you. All of these, my body, I got pissed. Somebody keep checking my pose. Walking in the club with no warning, take care of the money. They swing on the. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Crazy different city with some different. Switch my the same way that I just.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll carry over the back. End zone for a touchback. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game?
That's Go Bucks, Mike. That's whoever Go Bucks is. That's his
You tend
Mike.
to stall them out when you do that.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Whoever Go Bucks is, that's his Mike.
It past the 50. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Wentz. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. That goes for a gain of 31.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
On first down, Adams. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Wentz to throw on second down. Throwing for his running back. He's got him complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. They'll go to Adams, trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Josh Adams punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hey, Go Bucks. That's your mic, fam. Yeah, that's your shit. I just muted you. Yeah.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now first and 10 right at the 30.
Anybody else hear that buzz or something? You gonna just get this.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Up a second and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. To throw on second down is Smith. A deep ball for Dotson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there, Smith to Dotson, 53 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
On second down, Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Steps away to his left. This throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. To throw is Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Alex Smith taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now a play fake. Wentz. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 38.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket. Completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while, and at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77, so not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Wentz going to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey from 10 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there, Smith to Dotson, 46 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Smith throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And off comes to Peterson. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Back to throw, Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start on the ground with Adams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
A deep ball for Dotson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Black. Go.
They fake the give. Now Wentz going long here for Wallace. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hitting this game.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That good for 19 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Josh Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Yeah, you ready to play one, son? You ready to play one? You ready to play one? Oh, how'd you put in it? Oh,
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
I just caught Reese. I said real again.
We'll get a whistle, a signal, and
something
a timeout.
Real came
as
in
they'll
here.
stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of
Man,
play.
I didn't walk. I was outside smoking. I was watching the
On second down, here's Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary, and they will take over at...
We got black ops in.
Good game, Oil House. Made that man tap out again, man.
He'll be knocked out getting 10 on that.
God damn, man. I know you getting tired of this ass whooping, man. Damn.
Money afforded me the spree wells, and that then
He ain't gonna get one.
avoid the phones if you're sounding like a seashell. Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection.
I'm beat shit. I'm beat shit down his leg.
You know how I do. Push.
I done seen the best of them jammed up. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk.
I'm gonna beat shit down your leg. Go get Tyreek. You know, I want to show you I can. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. You backed out, Oi House?
Handle business on my own, cause you ain't right, and that's I don't condone. I got homies behind the wall wishing they was home. They got jammed up, kept discussing business on the phone. But Scotty, 200 bands off the 20.
Oi House, man, you can't fuck with me, man. I'll let you pick my team.
That way police don't have a clue when turn.
I'll let you pick my team. Tell me who you want me to get. Tell me who you want me to get. You want me to get the Cardinals? No. That's too easy. In order for you to give me a challenge, I'm gonna let you pick my team. Nah, I got 2 ass whoopings. That wasn't no win. Those are ass whoopings right there, buddy. I'm gonna go get the Cardinals on you, man. The Cardinals. Oh, we get the Cardinals, man. I'm gonna give you a fighting chance, or a house. No, the Cardinals. You might be able to get that deep ball on me now. That's my listen. It is what it is. I'm gonna beat shit down your leg and make you wipe your own damn self.
What's up?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if...
See what we got going.
Yeah, I'm getting all that shit. What's going on?
Okay, the Cardinals might got something going on here.
You got the Cardinals?
Yeah, I got the Cardinals on Oil House, man.
Yeah, well, it depends. Some people do play with them, man.
Taking a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Well, how she can't fuck me.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
No, we got it right.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That boy Limo gone.
Yeah, he sleep. He just sleep.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They did rob him.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Rosen will throw.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
My man's running so slow there.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They go play action. It's Rosen. Caught by Nelson left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
That boy Larry Fitzgerald finna beat you to death, son.
That'll drive a team towards a victory.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dawson takes on the point after, and that makes the score 7-0.
Real guy.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Show me something right here, or else.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. On 1st down, it's Smith. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught at the 25. A big play there, Smith to Dotson. 55 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That
That boy
would have been a
Old House
great
got
catch, but it's real
one
difficult to
play
hold on to it because
and pray it
it's
get in.
contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now it's Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, he's just trying
Old
to throw
House, I
this ball
score
into
every
the
time
hole
I
in
get the
zone,
ball.
but those
Can you
windows
say
can
that?
open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
Ain't that
throw.
going on down
So
there?
they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah.
They'll run forward Peterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's Smith, and his throw's going to be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Here's Smith. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Hassan Reddick in
Go
there to
for it.
drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll
So you
lead
know
to a
every time you
fourth
play, you
down.
score
So now
one time, you won't
on
score
fourth
no
down,
more. You know that,
Redskins
right?
hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Preston Smith coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that moment. This is intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Green 39. Green 39.
After the interception, here's Rosen.
I'm a good.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I feel like another nigga saying the same thing Kodak Black saying, but they just ain't going public with it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field.
I don't feel like it's out of pocket. I just feel like he shouldn't say it at this time. You feel me?
It keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, he can make someone miss.
This right here the wrong time to say it.
Here's Rosen. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I mean, to the world, it's
to
to the.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there.
I mean, she not. I mean, you gotta think about it. She's not a controversial person. You feel me? But guess what? She got people like T.I. T.I. done did movies with her. Lil Wayne, that's his baby mama. So she felt like they saying what she gonna, you know, she can, like, they gonna pick up her slack. Automatic.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Look, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. On 1st and 10, Smith throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richardson. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So a gain of 6 there on first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen.
I'm glad I didn't try to possession catch that shit. He'll pick that shit off.
Successfully complete that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. On third down, it's Logan. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Nelson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Detroit!
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle.
No matter what team, well, no matter what team might get on you, or house.
15-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now Dawson for the extra point. Dawson tacks on the point after. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
I got a whole lot of money.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I'm trying to see what Orcross can get an interception for halftime.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw on second down is Smith. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Dayon Buchanan not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he's going to go down again.
That boy Orhouse trash.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert. after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for
YouTube? Well, ain't no YouTube or how'd you just trash?
They are going for it. It's Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising
You gonna quit again or what?
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't
Shit.
pay off.
If you don't quit, I'm gonna quit.
Possession here turns
Trash.
over with the football already being in the red zone.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gone.
No,
First down, it's Rosen. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
If it's one thing I'm gonna quit tonight, I'm gonna quit beating your ass. That's what I'm gonna quit doing.
He gets him for a loss of 7.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the...
That's right. Quit again. Quit again, you fucking bum. Quit again. You can't beat me no night. No, no. Hey, I don't have time to play back during the week or horse. I work.
They broke, they think it's my fault. No cost. I want that cost. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from feeling all kites. Support. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting no guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mess. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch it turn to a sinker. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my like a popo. They popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Friday came for 2 weeks and they walk down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a polio. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Ain't very friends with these. When I was down at the soul,
man.
but that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Go and get that be on. And give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pen in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops. Getting walk, got a big penis like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with it, no, it's top notch. A lot of these lost.
Anybody open? I got time for one more.
No court. I want that
You just play real. You gonna
stuck with the sauce.
oh, but y'all supposed to play with the top.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account like the ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get fuck you with too groovy you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You King of the city, I don't want to be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you got to hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Oh. Come on, man. Good round, bro.
Everybody open? That boy old house trash.